Give yourself more time to become successful. I see all these young entrepreneurs online saying they want to get rich in like 2 years and like 14. And it's just silly because if you give yourself 2 years, you're gonna be in constant panic mode. You're gonna be looking for the next big thing that's gonna give you an overnight success. That's why so many people jumped into drop shipping. That's why so many people get into like stock trading and like just spamming buying these courses and different things from these muppets online trying to scam you, right? So many people just jump into all these different things because it's the urgency, right? And the urgency is valuable for the people selling you the crappy courses, right? That are just gonna lead you further into fear. It's just fear scaring, right? If you give yourself 10, 15 years to become successful, I know that sounds like a long time, but it takes the weight off you that causes you to make bad decisions. When I first started this, I was like, I want to become successful in like 6 months. But that's stupid because then I made a crappy. Everything I did was so rushed. I was like, oh, I need to do this now, get this done today. I need to do this by next week, and it was like massive things I needed to do. I get them done in a day, and yes, I get it done fast, but it was crap. The quality was not good. I mean, the quality was decent, but it was like if I'd have spent another week on that, it would have improved the quality and would have had more chance I made money, more chance this had happened, that had happened, whatever. But when you live at such a short like time period for your goals, it's like why do you need to achieve it so young? I think people forget that as like young people on the path that we are on, we are constantly improving our lives. So we don't need to achieve success overnight or like it's like 16. Because realistically, if we achieved overnight success at this age, we'd probably lose it all because we have no idea how to function with that level of wealth. No. And plus, our business wouldn't be like, it wouldn't be, have a strong foundation. So you'd probably find like when you see these people, right, they get like one viral video and then nothing else ever again because they don't have a clue how to handle that new rush of attention. So they just the next video, it's like they do this right. It's just like this, and then it just slowly goes down. No, it quite quickly goes down because the next video is not as good as the last one, and then they don't know what to do now because it's like, well, we've gone viral. Like what am I meant to do now? But if you build like a long term plan and you gradually improve, you've got the foundation. You know what you're doing, right? You're hitting milestone after milestone rather than just hitting them all at once. You gradually improve. It's like you're taking steps up the stairs up the ladder. You don't just climb to the top of the ladder with one step. Because most likely you will just fall. Well, you can't even do that anyway. But you get what I mean, right? It's unrealistic. And when you give yourself such a short time period, that's when you get sucked into these stupid online business models. So like when people say like, oh, I want to get into drop shipping, or I want to get into, I don't even know. It's like quick money. Like it's all empty. It's soulless. That's how you lose yourself. You lose your ambition because it's not helping the world in any way. Whereas if you build a solid business that can actually bring value to your life and other people's life, like no one gains anything from drop shipping. Like you might make some money, but it's such an empty way to do it, and it's not like a long term thing because it's just you have to be in that constant stress mode, and realistically, it's just not a good life, is it? You know, all these people that say, "Oh, I make millions online from drop shipping." Look at their accounts. They all have a link tree that says, "Oh, here's how I did it." And realistically, these probably people have probably made nothing. Or maybe they did what I said before, like they get a lot of success at once and then it falls off because they don't actually know what they're doing. Just got lucky. Like think more long term. Like if you become successful at the age of like 30, you're like a millionaire at 30. That's so young. That's so young. Whereas if you become a success at 16, what more have you got to do? What more are you're gonna become depressed. You're gonna lose all that money. And then like that's it. Like you're just not gonna then you're gonna constantly regret everything and just beat yourself up because you chase this stupid quick money rather than building long-term value and long-term like foundations that you can fall back on. And like, do you know what I mean? It's like, it's stupid. And I used to think like that. I used to think, like I said, I wanted to be an overnight success, and it caused it made me give up so easily, I can't lie, because when I didn't see results after like 2 months of doing something, I'd be like, oh, this is not working. Whereas realistically, if I give it 10 years, it would probably be working by like 5 years in or 3 years in or something. And it just continuously grows. But it's like, there's no patience in that. And I know there's a lot of people online telling you, oh, you need to make it, you're running out of time. It's true in a way, you are running out of time, but not as fast as you think. Like you don't have to make it in a year. Because most people who do, they don't last. Because they don't have, like I said, you need to build the foundation. So anything good takes time. And you should enjoy the journey, not the destination, because if you enjoy the destination, then once you reach the destination, where are you meant to go then? What are you meant to do? Because people like us, we don't enjoy just doing nothing. We don't enjoy just sitting around. Like, I love pursuing something. I love building something. And if I had nothing to build, I had no business to work on. I just feel empty and like what's the point? What am I meant to do? I don't like relaxing. It's not something I enjoy. I like working on something. Making progress and stuff like that. And chances are you like doing the same, which is why you get such a buzz from like working hard on something. Like if you made it, I hope this makes sense, because I kind of have scuffed the points a little bit, but like it's true. You can't expect to become, and plus it's actually so rare. Like I'd say 99% of people do not make it in the first 2 years. Probably most likely. Like it's just, I'll give you an example, right? The person who wants to become successful in like a year or like 6 months or something, they're gonna post content on social media, and then once they don't make it, they're just gonna give up. Whereas me, I see this as a 10 to 15 to, I see this as a forever game, because I don't think it matters when you become successful. I think, because it's like, what's the alternative, right? If you don't become successful, you're just gonna quit and go back to a life you don't want anyway. Like, no, you're not, because you don't like the life that you live in. You don't want this, you want more for yourself, which is why you're doing this in the first place. So it's like you just do it every day anyway. It doesn't matter when it happens, because I love what I do every day. I love the work I do every day. I could do this forever, and I will. Even if I make no money, I'm still enjoying the process. But for me, it's like I beat the person who gives it 6 months, because in 10 years, I'm gonna still be posting. I'll still be improving every video and doing all this kind of stuff. I'll still be at it, whereas they all would have quit because they didn't see results, where I might see results 4 years in. And that person could have done the same if they just stuck at it. So that's the message for this video. Give yourself more time. That's something I had to learn quite the hard way, because I quit so many different things because I didn't give them time. So don't make the same mistakes I did.